Shabbat Shalom. There's a war raging in Eastern Europe, and we are still on the edge of the pandemic. And yet, in the Jewish calendar, we are in the month of Adar, a month during which we are commanded to be happy. And maybe, in light of what's going on in the world, we could just ignore this commandment this year. How can we laugh at this moment in history? How can we make merry and celebrate with our brothers and sisters in Ukraine fighting for survival? Yet this week, I saw photos of Ukrainian Jews making hamantashen. I saw videos of Ukrainian Jews reading the Megillah, singing songs, and celebrating Purim. With their actions, they are saying, we are still here. You can't strip us of our identities. It is nothing short of a statement of resistance. And maybe that is the point of Purim, asserting resistance to a narrative of persecution, death, and grief, in this case, through a dark comedy. Humor has been used throughout Jewish history as a tool of empowerment. If we can laugh at something, we won't fear it in quite the same way. Moments of humor have helped us to persevere through many challenging, even harrowing times. When we laugh at the absurdity of life's cruelties, we remove just some of the stinging pain. Anxieties and fears can seem just a little more manageable. We often share our discomforts and anxieties with others through humor, like a coded way of asking, do you get the joke? Do you see things the way that I see them? It gives us a way of allowing certain things that are usually hidden to come to light. Our sages connected Purim with Yom HaKippurim, Yom Kippur. Purim and Yom Kippur are two sides of a coin. On Yom Kippur, we face the knowledge that life doesn't come with a guarantee. And on Purim, we celebrate our escape from death. The ending of the Purim story is one that many of us find repulsive. Just to recap, the Jews have escaped Haman and his evil plot in which he sought to destroy them. And on the very day when they were to be hanged, the outcome is reversed. Most of us find this section of the Megillah appalling and not at all funny. But to a downtrodden and powerless people, such a scene could be humorous precisely because of its impossibility of becoming a reality. The humor comes from the juxtaposition of real life, that is the persecution of the Jewish people, with unreal elements, such as the buffoon-like caricatures of Purim and the grand reversals of fate. But most importantly, it creates through this story the smallest space, saying to a downtrodden people, maybe things could be different. Maybe things can change. Laughter can be transcendent. It can be spiritual. When the matriarch Sarah finds out that she is pregnant, she laughs. What secrets are held in this laughter? What vulnerabilities are wrapped up in this moment of humor? At 99 years old, Sarah never imagined that she would become pregnant, even though she knew that the line of the Jewish people was supposed to come through her and Abraham. What secret anguish over her barrenness had she been carrying all those years? What deep anxiety and worry? And what does her laughter reveal? She names her son Yitzchak, laughter. This new life is actually named laughter. He is the laughter of surprise, the laughter of new possibility, the laughter of impossible turns taking place, a miracle. But on Purim, God does not come into the story and act. God does not make a miracle directly. God is not even mentioned in this story at all. It is the actions and bravery of the people, of Mordecai and Esther, that leads to a miracle. So we should celebrate Adar, this season of happiness, not because we want to deny the pain all around us, but rather to express that we are still here, and to nurture the ability to find a kernel of new perspective that allows us to get through even the most difficult moments. May this season help us to transcend feelings of powerlessness, imagine new possibilities, and take action in working towards justice and peace. Kein Hirat Zone.